Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a taco soup recipe that I made up a couple months ago. This is part of the grocery budget challenge collab thingy that Megan from Pennies and Salt is putting together. I did not actually make a big dent in my goals for this past week. Like, my goals were basically to work on emptying out some of my vegetables from my freezer and just random stuff that I had and use them up. I don't think I did like very many new recipes, so I wasn't like filming anything. But I'm going to show you this recipe today, and then at the end I'm going to share some things that we did use up or have made it in. So one thing I really love about this recipe is I can basically just dump it all in a pan and cook it for like half an hour, or I can also put it in the crock pot, which is what I'm going to do this afternoon. I'm also making another bag. Well, I'm putting half of it in a bag to put in the freezer that I can just throw in the crock pot or something when I have the baby, and then boom, dinner is done. So that is my thought here. So we have hamburger cooking. I have 2 pounds of ground beef, so this is going to be 1/2 for tonight and 1/2 for the bag over here. We have some corn. It's probably about 1.5 cups of our frozen corn, which is actually from 2020, which I realized we still had some of that left in there. So I need to use that up. Tomatoes, I just had a whole bunch of frozen tomatoes in the freezer, so I chopped up some of them, and I'm going to put half in each thing. I cooked some black beans this morning because I was out of canned ones, so I'm going to use 1.5 cups in each batch. More corn over there thawing.
I'm making a little fort for me and Lisa and Christy and any other baby dolls.
Yeah, and you're being crazy with that cooler, huh?
Yes, because I'm trying to get on the counter, but I don't want to destroy my nest.
No. I have my dried cherry tomatoes. I'm going to put about 1/2 cup of these in each of these, and as it cooks, it will rehydrate them. This gives it kind of a fun little kick, like a little sweet punch, I guess you could say. Yeah, I'm not I don't have very much of these left. I need to dehydrate more next year. Dehydrate more. I'm also going to put in some of these dehydrated red peppers that I have. Again, they'll rehydrate nicely. I still have green peppers left, so I'm going to put in probably 1 cup or so of each in each batch. I don't know, this is just kind of a wing it recipe. Kind of use what you got and what you don't have, but it's okay.
Can I have a red pepper? These are some red.
Not very many red. We need some mustard.
Also, as I second one. They thaw as I suck on them.
Yeah.
I get all the ice off them. They turn so good. It's like... Mom, could I have some? Know what I want?
What?
Warmed up banana from that, Mom, can I have warmed up banana from the not frozen bananas?
Fresh ones?
Yeah. They're speckled.
Apparently, I don't have any.
They're speckled. As you can see, the jungle.
Yeah, the jungle behind me. And her fort. Anyway, I found my mustard. It's not in there either. Anyway, this tastes better with fresh mustard. I put in like 2 large leaves, but I have frozen. And my other mustard isn't quite ready yet, so we're going to use this. Are you getting down?
Yep. I'm trying to do it the safest way.
Until it looks good. This breaks down pretty small, so you can't really taste it in there. You should not have your baby around that big.
Why?
Because it could get all yucky.
Okay.
There.
Bye,
Mustard in there. This is not in the original recipe, but I found this today, so like, oh, I should put some of this in there. You have some cilantro. I'm just gonna chuck in there. We do put cilantro on the top, so this will be fine. Just give little bit more in there. Let's see what else I gotta put in. Oh, we gotta add in our meat. I also just put in 1.5 cups of salsa, 2 cups of water, or you could use like beef broth or something like that. And 3 tablespoons of taco seasoning. So I'm gonna cook this till it's warm. That's all it really needs. I mean, I guess the peppers and stuff need a little bit of time. So probably, you know, if you're gonna make this on the stove top, simmer it for a little bit. I'm gonna leave it in my crock pot on low for the afternoon. And then we're gonna serve it with cheddar cheese and cilantro. And you could also use like chips or something. So for what we've used up in our freezer, we've used a bunch of green beans and a bunch of corn in the last week or so. So that has been good. We've also used up a lot of my sweet potatoes, which I'll show you here. I have like 8 or 9 really big ones that are sprouting really well, so I'm gonna kind of save those till the end. And then I have a basket full of smaller ones that I'll use up first. Yeah, then they'll be gone. But it looks like I should be able to get a lot of good starts for next year's garden well, this year's garden for my sweet potatoes. So, pretty excited about that. I think that wraps up this week's video. Don't forget to check out the playlist in the description below for more grocery budget challenge videos, and we'll see you next time.